Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. If you're new to the channel, click on that subscribe button, and if you've already subscribed, fantastic. So today's video is about a spiral roundabout. It is requested by someone who left a comment. I can't remember the name unfortunately, so I do apologise for that. It was a few weeks ago, and they were saying about the roundabout in Milton Keynes. It's called Devil's Kitchen. Going ahead, taking the right lane, third exit. And they want to know how to do it safely because there's a few lane changes involved. So that's what we're going to do. As far as I can remember, I've not been on this one for a while. There's two ways to do it. So we're going to start off in the right lane and I'll talk you through each way. So we'll do option one first, option two, and I'll talk about the advantages and the disadvantages of each one. We're going to be going ahead at the spiral roundabout, taking the third exit, heading towards Bedford on the sign. It's quite a tricky one for lots of people actually. So if you didn't know the area, then I'll approach it as though you didn't know the area at this moment. You'd be in the left lane, and then you'll see this just beyond the lights you've got the roundabout sign. It's a third exit, it says Bedford on it. Lights are on green at the moment, and based off that you're going to use the right lane because it's just slightly to the right. Sensor mirror, right, signalling, coming across, and in these big roundabouts you're going to get signs on the right telling you what lanes to use, and it's saying there, the big green one on the right hand side, Bedford right lane, it's telling you to use. It's going to say 421 on it, and the lights control the traffic at the roundabout, which makes it a bit easier. So we're taking the third exit, Bedford on it, 421. So it's quite a busy roundabout most of the times. So I'm going to cross the right lane. There's the first exit on my left. This is the first way of doing it. I'm slowing down. And second exit's there. Now, you can just see, as the second exit ends, this lane goes wider into three lanes actually. We're going to take option one, which is the left lane. Now, the danger is, if it's busy, you've got to be careful of the cars who are actually, and then we're coming off in the left lane, who are in the wrong lane and trying to go through. So that's the downside of that. In the busy time of day, in rush hour, you're going to get cars in the lane next to you, in the middle, who realise that they should be in the right lane, and they're going to force their way ahead, which can cause a problem, cause an accident. So you've got to be very careful when you go from the right lane across to the left lane on that point. So just be careful. So I'm going to show you option two, and option two is a little bit easier. There's a disadvantage at the end, which I'll explain that at the end at the same time. So let's go and do option two again. So here's option two then. So we're going to approach it exactly the same way. We're going to be going ahead, taking the third exit. And we're going to start off in the right lane again, but when we exit the roundabout, we're going to not exit in the left lane, we're going to exit in the right lane. So I'll just talk you through it, just so you know there's an advantage of this and a slightly disadvantage at the same time. So we'll just get ourselves in the right lane preparation for what we're going to be doing. And in rush hour traffic, the right lane's probably the better option. But it's also a downside as we come off. So we'll just wait for the lights to change. And I'm sure if you're watching this and the area where you live, there'll be something similar. As with anything when you're changing lanes on a big roundabout, you've got to be wary of the cars next to you or the vehicles, maybe a motorbike, because they might do it slightly wrong, a car or a motorbike or a lorry. So be prepared for the car or the vehicle next to you to do it slightly wrong. So if you have to, you're expecting a problem, you can slow down for them, or you can avoid hitting them, because the last thing you want to do is hit someone. So here we go, it's saying right lane to Bedford, we know it's the third exit. Lights are on red at the moment. Here we go. So first exit on the left, we're going to cross to the right lane, and then lights are on green. It says on the ground here, Bedford. The middle lane says A5. So as we come across, we're going to look in our mirror and come across to the middle lane, which says Bedford also. And then I'm going to go mirror signal left. Now I'm not going to go in the left lane because there's cars there, and this is the disadvantage. You end up in the right lane, which is great, you're getting off easier. But if the lane filters in, then you've got to get back in. So I'm looking to get back in at the moment, so I'm slowing myself down because they're going slow. I want to get back in. I don't want to kind of stay in the right lane for no reason. So I hope this has helped you to understand what lane you can use to go ahead, taking the third exit. If it has, give it a thumbs up, and I'll look forward to the next video. Take care, everybody. Safe driving.